Dalokwa Nundiomane again, Prince Richard. Greetings from here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to every one of you. I greet every one of you. Just a minute. We have to hit the broadcast as Facebook free me today. I have to return back to my base and to do what I know how to do best. To do what I was called to do, because this is part of my calling. When you are called to be part of those that will make a good history, instead of you being the part of those who will become a bad history, you will be delighted and there will be a joy flowing in your heart. Every time you are doing that, your calling, you will see there will be a joy. On this day, I have come to preach the gospel truth, and my message today is very simple. By the grace of Chukwuokike Abiama, I will spend 1 hour 30 minutes in this very program, and I might not give a chance of calling, although I might give. It's under probability. It's not I would say that it's uncertainty. But by the grace of Chukwuokike Abiama, we have come to preach the gospel truth. And I say to every one of you, happy Sunday, wherever you are watching me from. And I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And I greet the leader of indigenous people of Biafra in the person of Ikukwana Afanya, Maazị Nnamdi Okwu Kanu. I say good morning, sir, wherever you are. I say Chukwuokike Abiama onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, guide and protect you wherever you are. You will live long and you will never die untimely. Nobody can eliminate you. You are the choosing one. And I say, may Chukwuokike Abiama guide and protect you wherever you are. He say, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Today, being the 10th day of July 2022, I have come to preach the gospel truth. I have a message for two people. Today's program is a direct message to Biafra Nation League, BNL, and also why Nigerians must be worried about kuje prison break. These two things are the messages I want to preach, I want to bring to you today. And as you are here, please, I want you to come with your senses of reasoning. Let us discuss like human beings and not, I don't want you to be reasoning like those who have tagged themselves as autopilot, who cannot reason forward, who cannot reason like a human being any longer. So I would love you to come with your senses, your sense of reasoning. Come with your number 6. Come with your common sense. So on this note, I say may Chukwuokike Abiama bless you all. Now the first line of my preaching this day. Let me observe the comment section before I close my eye on the comment section, because you all know me, I don't pay attention to comment section. Today's broadcast, I will not focus on comment section. So if you are commenting, I didn't mention anything about your comment. So please don't blame me, but I don't want to be distracted. Nkechi Oka for greetings from here. I cite you. Oku Dilioka for good morning from here. Blessed. Andy Solomon, I greet you. And Izunna Ugochukwu, I greet you. Ike Chinnaji, I greet you. Mike Chinedu, I greet you. PC Richard, I greet you. Mwede Sami, I greet you. Hyginus Madoka, I greet you. Martins Otusorochi, I greet you. And many more. I greet every one of you. Frank Kennedy, I greet you. Ada Favor, greeting from here. Omejilichi Ubiora, I greet you. And Raphael Adolf, I greet you. Livingstone Promise, I also greet you. and Ruben Iheke. I greet you. You know, the names are much. So if I don't greet you, maybe I don't mention your name, please pardon me because I cannot mention every names. Mwoja, Soludo, greeting from here. Ogechuku, Chuku, Ogechuku. I greet you. Unique, Adeze, Grace. I greet you. Now, Kaigana, let us move forward. Let us go straight to why we are here. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, the promise, DK, I greet you. The reason why I direct this message to Biafra Nation League, BNL, led by Prince Way, the message is very simple. You all know, we all see you people. We know your activities. You have been doing a great job up till now. I don't know where you are deviating to or why you are emerging with a group of people who has no direction. I don't have issue with you. And my message to Biafran Nation League, I want you people to pay attention to what I'm about to say this morning or this afternoon or this evening or even this night, depending on when you get this video. And I want you, as soon as you get the video, please try to send it to reach the appropriate quarters so that the people who this message is meant for will receive it and they will do something about it. Biafran National League, your people are on your own. You are doing the work. We don't know much about your activities, but with that, with what we have been seeing, you people are saying that you are fighting for Biafra restoration. Nobody will fight you people for that. But there is a recent activities that draw my attention to you guys, to where you guys did. And what are the recent activities? The recent activities is for you people identifying with a group of people who has no direction, a group of people who are well known for causing problem in Biafra land, a group of people who have come to cause a catastrophe, a hazard, a problem to betray and infiltrate every group that is fighting for the restoration of Biafra. And you people identifying with such a group is something that every group that are genuine must be worried about, because for, let me say, from 2015, your activities are well known. I can remember what happened in Benin, the hijacking of a ship loaded with crude oil. All those things are your activities, and we are not after that. I want you people to know that there is no group of people fighting for Biafra restoration that IPOB will see as their enemy. There is no any person who is fighting for Biafra restoration that IPOB, be it the leadership of IPOB or any IPOB member or even the IPOB media warriors, there is no person fighting for Biafra restoration that IPOB will see or perceive as their enemy. But there are some activities you will engage yourself into. IPOB will not just perceive you as their own enemy, but they will just see you as the enemy of Biafrans, because once you go contrary to what Biafra land wants, or what once you go contrary to Biafra restoration, automatically you become an enemy to IPOB. Once you go contrary to what IPOB is to the restoration of Biafra, or once you volunteer yourself or you make yourself available for the enemies to use you to start causing unrest in Biafra land, you will become an automatic enemy to IPOB, because our mission is to restore Biafra. The reason why IPOB was formed is to protect the lives and properties of our people, and also to restore that nation called Biafra, and give the people of Biafrans the freedom and the right of belonging and the right of a speech, to give them what life is all about. Let them enjoy what other people in Canada, in London, in US, in Dubai, mention but few, what they are enjoying. These are the reasons why IPOB was formed, and these are the reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing different type of torture and different suffering different thing in that contraption, DSS hands up to today. Now, some people will say, why am I treating the issue of BNL, Biafra Nation Guide? The reason I am treating this issue is that the recent write-up by their social media handler, he said that you don't need to take any permission from the leadership of IPOB, DOS, before you can work with any person. As a group of association, you have your right to work with any person. You have the right to work with anyone. Nobody will deprive you that right to work with any person. But there's one thing IPOB will not tolerate from any person. There is one thing you people will do. Let me tell you, IPOB will come for you people. And when they come, blame yourselves for stooping so low to involve yourself in some activities that even you yourself cannot define or explain how you got yourself into. Now, allowing yourself to identify yourselves with a criminal gang like Gumi of Idu, aka Simon Ekpa, with other Omadaka Highway is something that you have shown that maybe you are not in the right direction. We know the activities of Gumi of Idu. Nobody don't know the activities of Simon Ekpa in Biafra land. You have heard about the killing of a baby. You have heard about the killing of Double Lion. You have heard about the killing of Njenje. You have heard about the killing of many top men in Biafra land. And I expected you to carry out a thorough investigations why these people are being eliminated. Those people was eliminated because of their activities, because of their involvement in kidnapping and in robbery, and making the people of Biafrans to be scared of coming to their motherland. They are impersonating IPOB, ESN, trying to tarnish the image of IPOB, trying to create a parallel government or parallel ESN by forming another criminal gang, all in the name of ESN, and that make them an enemy of Biafrans, number one, and enemy of IPOB, number two, and also that makes them the enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, in terms of money, I am addressing Biafra National Guard. In terms of money, this group of people, when you need money, they will give you. They have money, surplus, no doubt about that, because they are being sponsored by the Nigerian government to make sure that they bring this very movement down. So I want you to go back to your thinking faculty, go back to your drawing board, go back again and rethink. And rethink about the step you are about to take, because the same way they infiltrated ESN and they tried to infiltrate IPOB by bringing the leadership down, by bringing the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down, they will still use the same strategies to penetrate you guys. And before you know it, some of your boys or some of your gallant men will go into kidnapping and engage into robbery. And I want to set this record straight, and I want to make it very clear. Dodo Omega Kananti, hold your ear. Don't say we didn't tell you before it will start happening. Any day, you people take part of Double Lion and the baby, believe you me, whether you call yourself BNL, Biafra National Guard, IPOB will come for you. And when we come for you, believe you me, the land of Biafra will come for you. And when the land of Biafra come for you, believe you me, the gods of Biafra land will come for you guys. And when that happens, that means you people will face the dance of Surugede, which is the dance of the spirit. I don't understand the single reason why you can see some groups who open their mouths to tell you that they are autopilot, they has no leader, they has no direction, who are sponsoring terrorists and criminality in Biafra land. In Obaru today, the soldiers are there because of the activities created by this very group, because they tout, they recruited. Those tout know nothing about the formation of IPOB. Those people know nothing about the formation of ESN. Those people know nothing about how ESN are being operated. They will only contract one person and pay the person handsomely. After paying the person will now be doing a very tremendous havoc, damage in Biafra land. And when you want to force, because when people will say Fulani people are in our land, talk about them, the question you will ask yourself is, how did the Fulani come to our land? These are the questions. How do they pass? These people come through the infiltrators, because the infiltrators are the people telling them these are time to act and these are time not to act. Now, before you people coming together to emerge with the so-called Idu autopilot, I believe you people, you cross-check the activities of what is happening in Osumohu, Uri, in Obaru local government. I believe you watch it. Now, I want you to check if these people that are coming to you, they are working with Double Lion, and you see the kind of damage the Double Lion have caused in Biafra land, starting from Imo State to the Anambra State, or carrying out all manner of kidnapping for ransom, a freedom fighter kidnapping the people he's supposed to rescue, a freedom fighter engaging in robbery. Now, I want to know the reason why you are in that fight with them. And I expect you to know that in a no distance time, you will be hearing your name as a saboteur too. Because the mission of Simon Ekpa and Umuadaka Highway is very simple. In case you are not known, they will come with money. Like I told you earlier, I said earlier, when you talk about money, there's a lot of money to spend. There's a lot of money to squander. There's a lot of money to lavish around. The mission is to, so far, they penetrate you and they stop your activities. Let me tell you, one of their hard supporter is Magnus Oraka. In one of Magnus Oraka preaching, he titled it A Direct Message to Ijele Speak. He said that the reason why he supported Ijele Speak is because he wants IPOB to stop, and he wants everyone who is fighting for Biafra to stop. And the reason why they are supporting P2B is to make sure that when P2B enter, they will now turn back and ask IPOB, now your brother don't enter, he cannot fix Nigeria. You people should stop all this nonsense. Go and listen to him. Go and listen to him. Now, if you people don't know the reason why Simon Ekpa approach you people, Simon Ekpa approach you people because there is no more baby who is using to terrorize the Biafran land. There is no more Double Lion who he is using to terrorize Biafra land. He need boys, because the boys he managed to infiltrate, to pay a huge amount of money, and he lured them out. Those boys are no more. Ask yourself this question. Before the death of Double Lion, before the death of a baby, did Simon approach you? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Did he approach you? But the moment Double Lion go down, baby go down with some of the other men they are using. The moment they go down, they approach you because they lack men. They lack gallant men. They need men that they will use to be causing havoc in Biafra land. And like I will keep on emphasizing on the area, they always throw money. They always bring out huge amount of money to spend because they are on a mission of destruction, a mission of to stop the restoration of Biafra. And watch out for his next move. His next move is to know in and out about you. His next move is to pay somebody who is more close to you. His next move is to extract your informations, your taproot, your stronghold, the place where you are very strong. The next move, the people you are working with, these are the people he will first, if he have not done that already, because I know him as an evil infiltrator. And this step he is taking now, if something is not done urgently, believe you me, you will go down and you become useless more than Wazirike. The strategy Simon is using now is the same strategy Anduba used to frustrate Wazirike by going after all Wazirike's commander and the people, the associate of Wazirike. After he got those people close to him and he bribed all of them, he now tell Wazirike, your men are with me. It's either you drop the agitation now, or we will deal with you mercilessly, because all your top men are now with me. And Wazirike left with no option than to collect the money offered to him by Obasanjo. Remember, Obasanjo used Anduba to frustrate and bring Wazirike down. The same way Dave Umahi and the Hope Uzodinma with other Eastern governors are now using Gumi of Idu, aka Simon Ekpa autopilot, to penetrate people, to penetrate every organization. If you watch what happened in IPOB, you will know that what happened in IPOB is well coordinated attack to bring IPOB down. And a huge sum of foreign currency, hard currency, were brought out by this very current government to infiltrate and divide IPOB. And I am warning you people to stay away from anything that has to do with autopilot, to stay away from anything that has to do with criminal activities, because if you surrender yourself, after he will get everything he needed to know about you, knowing your weak point. If he know all those things, when he now order you to do something the way they want it, and you refuse, he will come with a good, very tough blackmailing against you. And before then, you will not have someone to run to, because IPOB will not open any door for any person committing crime. Why I am passing this message for you is because our people say that if you are not informed, you are deformed. Ignorance is not an excuse before the law. Ignorance is not an excuse before the law. Don't say you are not aware, or you are not aware of the criminal activities of Simon Ekpa before bringing your men to him, because once he knows your men, if you have not known, but I know you have already known them, he will use the money collected by the Nigerian government, from Nigerian government, I mean, he will use the money to infiltrate them. And when he used the money to infiltrate them, some of them will turn their gun against your men. That is when you will be seeing betrayers, and the army will now be making mass arrests and busting all your camps. And that is why people like me, MAP, Ezioku Bundu, we are here to make sure that we pass the message on time for you to have for you to hear it, so that they will not take you unaware. So that you will not say you were taken unaware. Nobody told you on. Why didn't you tell me on time? Because enebe nwa eju na-agbagbu onwe ọ sị gị na ọ na-agbanyụ ọkụ, enebe obere nwa kwụọ alụ n'ọnụ ọ sị gị na ya agbagbuo okenye. Your statement, you see that you don't need a permission in IPOB leadership to do whatever. Yes, but IPOB, remember that IPOB leadership will not take any permission to kill any of your members who will engage himself or herself in kidnapping or robbery or disrupting marriages ceremony or burial ceremony in Biafra land. We will not take permission from you to eliminate such people. Nibans na ana-agwa ntị ma ntị anụghị mgbe ị ga-ebuli isi ntị soli ya. For those of you watch this message, I don't think I am an arrogant now, but a time will come when I will be arrogant. But why I cool myself to pass this message to them is for them to get the message. Let me repeat it again. According to your statement I read on social media, you say that you don't need any permission from IPOB leadership, DOS, to work with autopiloters. And you use your mouth to call them autopiloters IPOB. At the same time, you say you don't need permission from the leadership of that very organization to work with any person. When that leadership, when the people you are working with, we use your followers, your men to engage in killing and unnecessary killing and the kidnapping and the other evil things, go and mark it. The same way you said you don't need permission from IPOB leadership. IPOB leadership will not need permission from you to eliminate them. Because in as far as Biafra land is concerned, Biafra land is under the control of ESN, which is Eastern Security Network. And Eastern Security Network are under the command of IPOB. And we cannot tolerate any group or any person who will be causing havoc. I give you an example of the people who have worked with the people you're engaging yourself with. And I mentioned them by the names. I called Double Lion, who is known as a hardcore criminal. I called Baby, who are known for his criminal kidnapping and harassment of widows and market women. These are the reasons why I am here. To pass the message to you. And I want you to know that Biafra restoration lie in the shoulder of IPOB. I want you to know that in as far as Biafra land is concerned, the well-being of Biafrans in Biafra land are in the shoulder of IPOB. And we will not take lightly with any person who will come to cause havoc on our people, or who will come to cause a hardship to our people. Enough is enough. In no distance time, believe you me, there will be no place to hide for any criminal in Biafra land. Be you Biafra National Guard, be you BNL, be you whatsoever. If you are engaging yourself in any criminality, the message is clear. Disassociate yourself from anything that has to do with criminal activities in Biafra land. Disassociate yourself from anything that we endanger the life of ESN. If you make yourself a willing tools, a willing tools to be used by the enemies, you will soon meet your Waterloo. Because a lot of people have died because of the infiltrators that call themselves autopilot. Because many of you will say, how can these people be infiltrators? Let me tell you, when Nigerian government want to act or want to bribe, they will not bribe everybody. They only pick few people and they pay them. And the followers will be thinking that they are in the right direction. Meanwhile, you are not in the right direction. You see many of them, like the one they catch. He said that he is a Yahoo or non-government ESN. How can you be a non-government ESN? ESN is known. They are Eastern Security Network. They are not unknown. It's like now somebody telling you that Nigerian soldier is unknown. You know them. These are Nigerian soldiers. ESN is known. ESN is known. So how can somebody who claims to be an ESN commander, don't even, or ESN person, don't know the name of his commander? He don't know the name of any person. He don't know the name of his colleagues. And he was making confession. So Biafra Nation League, they don't want Kananti, because you are about to enter a journey of destruction. You are about to enter in the confusion that you will never come out. Don't take because of you see money. You want your name to be heard. You want everything. You want your name to be at the top. It's better you lie low and be genuine, or continue your good work if you have been doing anyone. I advise you as a brother, as a friend, as everyone, to disassociate yourself from anything that has to do with autopilot. Because if you people engage in any criminal activities in Biafra land, believe you me, they will get you people down. We know they see person face. We know it because you say, oh, you are fighting for Biafra, and you will use the name of Biafra to be causing havoc, and they will say, no, he's our brother. No, there's no brother in jungle. This is a freedom movement. This is a struggle. That is why I tell you people this message. The earlier you disassociate yourself from this very where you are, is better for you people. Because IPOB, like I said, will not tolerate any criminal activities in Biafra land. IPOB will not tolerate any person that will make Biafran land unrest. We will not take that person as our brother. So if you want to maintain that brotherhood, if you want to maintain that friendship, I advise you people to disassociate yourselves from the infiltrators. That is, it will be more better for you people. If you people allow yourself to be used because of you are in the spirit to be heard, to make names on social media or on a Nigerian newspaper, get ready to dance the suruge, the music, the dance of the spirit. Because I have warned you people, Simon came for destruction. His mission is to stop any Biafran agitators who are genuine. And he can never work for the betterment of Biafrans. You have seen so many evil activities, fraudulent activities going on from his mouth. You have seen how he betrayed many people. You have seen how he lured many people out. You have seen how he is causing havoc. Many people have lost their life. And the worst part of it is that those people he is recruiting in Biafra land, 99.9% of them don't know what they are doing. He will come and tell them, let's go for action. Many of them will go for kidnapping without knowing that the part of the IPOB job is not into kidnapping. Those people, they are not even anything IPOB. They will tell them that they are on a mission to restore Biafra. They will deceive them because of money. In Biafra land, there is hunger. In that contraption called Nigeria, there is hunger. There is hunger in the land, and any person can do anything because of money. Some people are killing people today. They don't even know the reason why they are killing them, because some people contracted them. Some people contract them to do the work, and they are doing the work. They don't know the root cause of the problem. They are doing the work, which they don't know the cause of the problem. That is why I warned you, because when they will mix criminals with your gang, unless your gangs are criminal too, then you can go ahead and be ready to face the dance of Surugede. That is my message for you, BNL. When you allow yourself to be used, to be bought over by the money, because they told you people there is a lot of money, no doubt about it. There is a lot of money. Nigerian government buputele ego. Whoever that want to do any rubbish work, any damage to IPOB, you will have a lot of sponsors. And I know that for years, you people are looking for sponsors, but that is not the reason you will turn yourself to a saboteur. If you turn yourself to saboteur, the land of Biafra will finish you all. That is the truth. And I think, eku na-eme okenye, ma ekwuba anụ ya anụ mere nwata. Onye mala asụ ọsụọ n'odo, onye na-amaghị asụ ya sụọ n'anị. Because when ESN will rise, as I am preaching now, don't tell me that time, oh, we are killing our brother, this is our brothers. Don't tell me that when the music will start. Now that they are preparing to come and cause damage in Biafra land, you are not telling them to desist from that very act. You are not telling them to move away from all those things. You keep silent. And I will advise you, when the time comes, also keep silent. Also keep silent. On this note, let me move on to the next topic, which is why the Nigerian youth, the Nigerians, need to be worried about kuje prison break. Nigerians and the so-called patriotic Nigerians, this message is for you. And before I will preach to you, let me tell you people, anyone that is watching me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life is in danger. I want every Biafrans and the Igbo leaders and the political leaders in Biafra land, those who hail from Biafra land, I want you people to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life is in a serious danger. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life is at risk. The reason now why I am making this video, I want the leaders from the East to rise up to request for immediate transferring of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let them relocate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from that very DSS custody to Biafra land, where he can be protected by his own people, the people that love him. Because, why am I saying this? If the almighty Kuje prison, one of the most secured prison in Nigeria, one of the most well secured prison, where there is all kind of security outfit that is protecting that very Kuje prison. I know many of you have not been in Kuje prison, but let me tell you this. If you are going to Kuje prison, you will come across 5 military checking points with 4 police checking points. And before the gate, you will pass a very iron gate. Nobody can penetrate to cross it. Now, if the Fulani bandits, if the Fulani can beat the whole military checkpoint and the police checkpoint and penetrate to Kuje prison and be freed, according to the news, I wasn't there. According to the news says that they rescued top 64 top Boko Haram commanders. They freed 64 top Boko Haram commanders. What does that tell you? What does that imply? That means all those people, and they freed more than 1,000 Boko Haram members too. Have you asked yourself, those people they freed now, where are they? What is their next mission? Why do they free them? Do you know that those people, the breaking of Kuje prison were masterminded by the presidency? The Boko Haram in Kuje prison were exchanged with the people, the railway kidnapping, those people they kidnap on a train. Train kidnappers. Do you know that those people freedom were exchanged with the Kuje prison? What happened in Kuje prison is the exchange, and immediately after 24 hours of that kidnapping, they now freed those people they kidnapped. That is, then just exchange their freedoms, which no reasonable government can involve in that. Now, Nigerians, you have to be worried because they have already started the Islamization of the zoo called Nigeria. They have already started the Osman Danfodio's agenda. They have already started it, and they are doing everything. They have acquired all the machineries they need. These people, they know that the East and the West are afraid of war. They know that the East and the West are afraid of anything shooting. That is why they are using it to threatening you. Why they are carrying out their evil actions here and there. They are carrying out their evil actions. Now, the reason why you must be worried is that very soon, you will be hearing bomb blast in Anambra State. Very soon, you will be hearing bomb blast in Rivers State. Very soon, you will be hearing bomb blast in Delta State. Very soon, you will be hearing bomb blast in Enugu State. Very soon, you will be hearing bomb blast in Imo State. Very soon, you will be hearing bomb blast in Calabar, in Cross River. Because they have already masterminded all their plan. They have already mapped out their plan because we are not ready. They now projected and programmed our mindset to focus on inconsequential obi with the PVC of 18. Why they know fully well their mission. They now take your mind out while you are busy fighting for what is worthless. They are busy implementing what they want. That is why Nigerians need to be worried. Nigerians need to be worried. Nigerians don't need to be talking about PVC or anything that has to do with campaign now. How can you look as the Nigeria is now? How will you be talking about election? Are you people aware that they have already commenced the Islamization? As it is now, the federal government have banned the selling of alcohol in Abuja because it's against Muslim faith. How do you think that Islamization starts? How do you think that ethnic cleansing starts? What is ethnic cleansing and what is Islamization? Now let us break it down, because this English you people are seeing is not our language. We are learning it every day. There is no way a black man will speak English that he can compete with an imbecile from London. That is one thing you must know. You that is proud to be an English person, go and mark it somewhere that you cannot compete with any black person. Any black person cannot compete with an imbecile who is from London. That is the truth of the matter. Now, what is Islamization? Islamization is when they will convert you forcefully from any religion you believe to become Muslim. And when you refuse, they will kill you. Now, what is ethnic cleansing? Ethnic cleansing is what is happening in Benue State. They will be killing the indigenous people, those who are the original owners of the land. When they will be killing you, they will be importing their own brothers from Sahel, from other region, because Nigeria is the only country now they have seen that every Fulani all over the world can come to settle and make their own land. That is why I tell you, Nigerians, you have to be worried. You have to be worried. Your worry should be now. When they will start the ethnic cleansing in your village, is there any person there to protect you? Are you waiting for the Zulu military, the Nigerian police and the military to protect you? These are the people who are carrying out the ethnic cleansing, because they will put on the military uniform and they will be killing you in the name of IPOB. They will be killing you in the name of ESN. They will be killing you in the name of whatever. Ask yourself, if Kuje prison can be entered and they will enter Kuje prison, regardless of the kind of security that are in Kuje prison, and they enter there and they do everything they want, what is in DSS? DSS is just a cam case. Have you people ask yourself, when a correctional center was invaded in 2021, if I'm 2020, yes, 2020, in 2020, do you know that for over one month, that news were on the internet circulating every day? Every day they renew it. Every day they bring new of it. Every day. This is how they continue bringing it, doing it. Imagine Facebook. Now they are releasing notification that I am on air. And this is almost 1 hour. You cannot stop my message. They're supposed to know that they cannot stop my message because I always pass my message. Imagine if those people can penetrate Kuje prison without any confrontation. We saw what's happening in Imo State when correctional center was invaded. For more than 1 month, BBC continue doing reviewing there. Do you know that up till now, BBC have not visited Kuje prison to make live video on the kind of damage that was caused by this Fulani bandit? Are you aware of that? Sunrise newspaper, all of them, we are busy repeating it. Channel TV, all of them. Nice.com, Vanguard, all of them keep it up, repeating it, letting the world know that IPOB attacked the correctional center in Imo State and they freed their member. And the news continue carrying it. Now, after 1 week, the Nigerian police and the army went and they killed 7 innocent people. What did they say? They said these are the people who went to the correctional center. When Ahmed was killed by Nigerian police, you people can recall back. They said it was IPOB ESN that killed them. And every news keep on making it. It was going viral. Even when the case will go down, they will go and bring it and renew it to internet to be trending and to be going viral. End of the day, Nigerian joint force, go and read the news. After 7 days that Ahmed Gulak Ahmed was killed, they went and they killed so many innocent youths, and the newspaper carried that the people that killed Ahmed Gulak have been captured and killed, and their body was burned to ashes. Now, they have captured another innocent youth, or those that have paid, wear them Biafran uniform and turn the flag upside down and tell you that these are the people who killed Ahmed Gulak. All these things, they are doing it. But do you know that up till now, there is no one single arrest that have been made in regard of the attack on Kuje prison? They have not arrested one person, not even half, in regard of that. They don't have any suspect. They don't have any person there. What they are busy going, they are going after the inmates, the prisoners, to arrest them. But Nigerians, out of your stupidity, you see how they now projected and program your mind on PVC and obituary with Obi that. When I look at Peter Obi with that identity, I see that I just see a bunch of fools, to be honest. There are two faces. When if you have spiritual eyes, you look Peter Obi and that Baba that or whatever, you will see a complete incompetency. Believe you me. Then planted Peter Obi with that PVC. They now program your mind. You are busy shouting PVC, PVC. Then went and break correctional center to free their people. For you not to talk about it. As you want to talk about it, they remind you that campaign is going. You can no longer talk about the correctional center. You don't have time to monitor the activities of the Fulanis because your mind have been projected, programmed to focus on PVC while they are busy pressing the button, doing the needful, doing what they know how to do best. Are you getting the point? I don't think you are. Because as they are damaging your brain, the other man is the other side damaging the brain of our people too. Now, the question you will ask yourself, why is nobody is talking about the jailbreak, the kuje jailbreak? Why is the silence? Why do they relegate it? Why is there no arrest made? Why is there no any helicopter deployed to be bombing that areas? Why is there no armored car killing everyone in that, killing youth in that very area? Because your mind have been projected in another way. You that's supposed to speak out, you are now busy campaigning for what is not coming in next 1 million years. Nigerians, and especially the people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu life is in danger. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu life is in danger. I keep on repeating it. I am emphasizing on this. The life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in a serious danger that he need to be transferred, relocated back to the east anytime he has issue. On they are willing to hear, to call on his case, to bring his case. Let them, he will go. But his life is more important. If the Nigerian government can withdraw the soldiers and the securities that is guiding the almighty Kuje prison, so that if the Fulani bandits can attack there successfully, what do you think? That when they will come for DSS, that the zoo government will not withdraw the Igbo people that are guiding there for them to attack? They have already planted their machineries all over the country. That country is sitting on a time bomb now, waiting to explode. When we extract information from a very reliable source and we try to pass it to you people, we end up getting hated instead of you people to appreciate the informations that we are passing to you people. And by the time it will be done on us, there is no place for us to hide. Nigerians, most especially the Biafrans, have to be worried. You need to be worried about the Kuje prison. There is a serious underground plan for Fulani bandits to attack DSS headquarters in Abuja. And there is no security personnel that will be on guide that very day. I have a caller from a very big sister here. Good morning, Wadan Jideka. As you can see, I am fine.
Okay, thank you very much, Mark.
There's
something I want to draw your attention to. You're talking about BLL, yeah?
Yeah.
BLL.
Yes, of course.
They have been doing their own thing, is it? They have been doing their own thing.
Yes.
But you remember the last time at fuel station, and this is this group that went there to buy something and harass people who are selling fuel.
No, they are not the ones.
They are not the one.
No, you know, we have those one that went to police station to do those things is called Biafra National Guard, BNG. This one that merged with a group of infiltrators now is called Biafra Nation League, BNL.
Okay. Okay, again, I want to bring your attention to something now. This Biafra National League, this guy, this blogger called Critics News.
Yes.
Since our leader has been kidnapped, since he has been kidnapped, this Critics News has been raising money for them. Yeah. Then he has been raising money. Yeah. Sometimes he come on air to raise money for them. And when you look at the Critics News, his comments since Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped, and when this stupid guy, this porn star, doing all the nonsense he's doing, this Critics News has been supporting indirectly. He has been supporting him. And this Critics News is the one raising fund for this BLN. So if they agree with infiltrators, he is agreeing with infiltrators because of money. Just as you have told them, if you don't know how to guide yourself and become selfless in this freedom fighting, people are going to get you with money.
Exactly.
So, what is actually happened to this BLL is because of money. And another thing I want to say is that this Ekperima we are talking about, why can't he start his own group by himself? Why is he a bedbug that try to attach himself to people who has already established? It's just like a parasite. Like that Biafra National League has been doing his own thing.
Yes.
And call it Biafra National League. Why can't that guy and the group and the people who are sponsoring him, if they believe that they are fighting for Biafra truly, it's just because they're not fighting for Biafra truly. That's why you see him doing all these things. He will go here, he cause problem here, he look at another group that is doing something, he will go there and he infiltrate them. This Biafra National League now you are talking to hasn't been, he and the group, so they have not been seen. Are they blind? So they have not been seen, or if they're blind, they're not hearing. So they have not been hearing whatever that has been going on in Biafra land. So they have not heard about lion, or they haven't heard about baby bush. They haven't heard about all these things. They haven't heard about how these people, all the people they have drawn out from ESN, how all of them have died. So now, why will he go and involve himself with this kind of people? It's because of money. He's interested in money. So, learn from me. I am telling you, I can see some people say, oh, because he go and they attach himself to this person. IPOB is not looking for people, because we are people ourselves. We are millions, we are thousands, we are billions ourselves. So we don't need any attachment from anybody, because this guy is a bed bug, is a parasite. He suck blood and dry blood from people's body. Now he has seen that he cannot do more or do any damage anymore in IPOB. He rushed to Biafra. What does he want to do? Is to draw some of the boys out again, and they put, turn them against any instruction being given. And then what is going to happen? The police or the army people will go after those people, and they will be killed. And this guy continue reducing the number of men that we fight for Biafra. But as I always said, and our leader has said it, knowing what is going to come in future, that he needs 100 men. So if you are there and want to be there to be deceived, and you killed because of money, and the money, when you die, you can't eat that money. So, with you or without you, Biafra must come. Even if we are 50, we are going to restore Biafra.
Exactly.
It's a sure banker.
That one 100% sure.
So, what I'm trying to tell all of you, just as you won Biafra League, he has to be careful. Nobody's telling him not to go. More than he will have what? BNL autopilot. As he said that IPOB autopilot, did we tell him that we have two separate groups in IPOB? So as he said, IPOB autopilot. That is how one day he's going to get, very soon, in weeks to come, he's going to get BNL autopilot. So then expect more death in your camp, because anywhere these people go, they go with death. Anywhere they go with a juju that doesn't work. Anywhere they go with sharing of nude. They will soon share your nude, because he's a nude sharer, and he's a blackmailer, which he uses his mouth to say. So one time we're going to see your nude. As a Nelly of the nude is all over the world without payment.
No,
the only nude.
Just give them 4 months. Everything will soon be playing out. Go and mark it within 4 months. The same way the sweetness and the relationship from Nelly Ofewu with him lasted for only 4 months, or let me say, before the crisis start coming out. It will soon start from the Biafra Nation League. By that time, he will know why IPOB leadership chased them out. So I don't have much to tell them.
Don't tell them anything. Don't tell them anything, because what I notice is just money. Because if, like as our leader, what made our leader to stay up to this moment is because of what? He's selfless. He's selfless. He's not interested in money. He's not interested in anything. He's not interested in clothes. He's not interested in buildings. Even I believe that some of the clothes he's wearing, it will be people that is pushing him or buying those clothes for him to wear. So that's why you see him. For me, I believe that they would have been giving him clothes to wear in the kuje prison. Because of the time it has taken them to change his clothes, he refused. As one of the sacrifices paying. So he's a selfless man. So if you are not selfless in this freedom fighting, you are not going to reach the promised land. And let me tell you, any plan of the Nigerian government against Nnamdi Kanu is not going to prosper. Like some people are saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Moses of our time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the Moses of our time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Joshua of our time. He's going to enter Biafra with us. So anything they're planning or whatever, because if you look at what you are saying, yes, there is a lot of reasons and a lot of fears to talk about there, because how can they go? It's a planned deal. But to which people are you talking to? Which people are you talking to? People there will go this year, they have used their brain to sell it off. In the same country where you are living, in one state, they will tell you don't sell beer. In another state, you are selling beer. You don't know that it's a gradual process. Is it not? What is the reason behind them saying that they're not going to sell beer in Abuja? And all those big men, or those so-called big men, they're not asking questions. They're not fighting against it. They're not doing anything against it. Everybody is going as if nothing is.
My sister, do you know that it's not only the banning of selling of beer, and they also ordered every restaurant to be closed once it's 6 o'clock.
And the problem is that nobody is going to say anything as if in Bishop, the only good thing that has happened to Nigeria is IPOB. If it's not IPOB, these people, they would have turned Nigeria to Islamic country since. Because these people, they don't know their time, they don't know whether they are going, they don't know where they are coming, what they are interested in, money, eating food, even if the money they don't even have. Because when you get it, what you are looking for is the money you are going to eat at that point in time. So, I don't know. And, I'm using this opportunity again to tell that we are not looking at the face of anybody. If you want to be respected, you have to respect our leader, which we are seeing right now. Who is that person I'm talking about? Chike Doziem.
Bam.
If you don't respect Chike Doziem, no matter the position you hold in IPOB, I am not going to respect you.
It's as simple as that.
You are not following the procedure. You are not following the rules. You are not following the guidelines. Because you know these guidelines, you are not a stranger. And with your open eyes, you prefer to deviate from that rules and regulations. So whosoever you are, if you don't respect Chike Doziem as the leader now who is outside, who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaks true, and you say you're not going to respect him, no quite way we're not going to respect you.
Very simple.
No matter whosoever you are. You people now that want to use this opportunity to be traveling up and down, to be showcasing your stupidity, you are showing yourself as if you're a leader. You want to travel to America, they will call you, you will make a speech, they will call you here, you will make a speech, they will call you here, you make a speech. You want to, all of you know yourself. And all the people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you know yourself. We don't need to continue saying it because you know yourself. You people, you know the people that plan for him to go to Kenya. You know what you told him that he's going to the Kenya to do. You people, you know that you sent $20,000 to him. You guys know that you rent a house for him at Kenya. All of this, you people know yourself. But I am saying that one day, which is not too far, which God has started disgracing you people, it's going to disgrace you people in totality. All of you had a plan to set this Biafra restoration and cause the millions of deaths in Biafra land and cause the land of Biafra to be bleeding every day. Bleeding every day, bleeding every day. Make some people not to be going back home. You are causing to turn the land of Biafra into kidnapping field. Turn the land of Biafra into doing a lot of bad things. You people, you know yourself. And the land of Biafra, we not, I don't know how to say it. And this is not going to be only you. It's going to be even to the members of your family. I am telling you truth. Because a lot of people have died in this struggle. Even within this period that our leader that went inside this DSS dungeon. So no matter how you people pretend or you do as if you don't know anything, you you know yourself, you know that you know how you people sent him to Kenya. So, Map, thank you very much. Biafra National League, I don't have anything to tell you. If you know that money is more important than you, go with money. Nobody is telling you not to go. If you want to fight for freedom, continue fighting for the freedom with the little money you have been fighting with since. You have been fighting or doing whatever work you have been doing for years, and you are still in existence. So, that is what I'm trying to tell you. So I finish. May God bless all the Biafrans. And may God continue to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will enter into Biafra with us. Whether devil likes it or not. Thank you, Map, and God bless you.
Dalu, thank you. And also may God bless your household.
Thank you.
That is our beautiful sister, Madam Jideka. And I say, may God bless her for her wonderful contribution to this very program today. I always enjoy her contribution because she always make a lot of points whenever she's talking. She's not like other people who we call on a program and be talking out of point. That is why I always give her attention anytime she called. Even if I'm not receiving call, I cannot ignore her call. And because I know what she made of, and she's a hardcore IPOB, I need to accord her with that respect. And like she said, if you don't respect the leadership of IPOB, most especially the Chike Doziem that is outside now, don't expect any respect from any member of IPOB, because like we always tell you people, respect is a reciprocal. If you don't give, you can't receive. And once you insult Chike Doziem, you have insulted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once you insult the members of DOS, you have insulted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his personality and his quest for freedom. You have insulted it. Once you look down on Mazi Chike Doziem, you are looking down on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For those of you who are asking questions, who made Chike Doziem a leader? Let me tell you, the person that made Chike Doziem the leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And who made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leader is Biafrans. So don't tell us that Chike Doziem was not appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unless you want to make mockery of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Back to what I am saying, like our sister rightfully said, nobody is against the Biafra Nation League. You are free to work with whoever or whatever you want to do. But what we cannot take from you is causing unrest or making Anambra State to be scared, or Biafra land to be scared by for people not to enter there, coming to attack the leadership of IPOB because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of DSS. Once you go contrary to the Biafra restoration, you will have IPOB to contend with. We are not here to be dragging who is restore Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once says, if you know what you can do to restore Biafra, please do it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say, if you know how to destroy IPOB leadership, do it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never say so. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never say, if you can come out to destroy me, come on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never say so. And we owe it as a duty to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and whatever he is fighting for. Anavo Biafra, greetings from here. Now, like I said, you have to be worried, Nigerians government. You have to be worried. You have to be worried because the breaking of Kuje prison and the banning of alcohol and the banning of every restaurant in a capital city where a foreign citizens normally come. You don't need to do that because you can only do that in a country where there is no freedom of movement and the freedom of association, freedom of speech. You can only do that in only a Muslim country because Muslim, according to their religion, prohibit alcohol. Now, many of you are thinking that Islamization will just come out, whom everybody will be Islamized once, or they will be carrying gun, or you get Islamized, we will be shooting you. No, my people, that is not how they Islamize people. To Islamize people is a step by step, stage by stage. They have, and the Islamization come with ethnic cleansing. Because why do they always bring ethnic cleansing in Islamizing? Is because there are some people who will try to resist that very act. Then with the ethnic cleansing, they will now eliminate those people that they perceive as a stumbling block to their mission. Do you understand it? I don't know if you are getting the point. So many Nigerians, some of you, up till now, will be thinking, oh, how can they Islamize Nigeria, a country of over 200 million? It have already started. It's step by step. The first step is by making every schools in Nigeria, taking away the dressing code of schools and changing it to Islamic dressing code, by telling you that every Muslim person need to put female need to put hijab before coming to school. Do you see how they are now coming? That is the first step. And after Justice Mohammed Tanko awarded that in Supreme Court, that is the mission, the reason they appointed him. Immediately he accomplished that very step, he resigned. Radical media warrior, I greet you. Kinsley Car, greetings. Do you see it? His own mission is to use the judiciary to secure one of the most powerful section of Islamization, which introduced the using of hijab to the schools. And immediately he accomplished that, he resigned. Are you people getting it? Now, the second step they are using again is using the presidency, the cabals in Aso Rock, to introduce no selling of a certain product, certain goods, another section of Islamization. They now banned, if the banning of alcohol and the other related things that religion, Islamic religion prohibit, if they can use president to implement it, believe you me, no any other person that can change it, can revise that very law. It will be more difficult because that is where it stands. Remember, Abuja is supposed to be a federal capital territory of Nigeria, which means everybody, in as much as you're a citizen of Nigeria, you have access in Abuja. Is supposed to be a home for all, not a home for any section of people. Now, they use the power of the presidency to implement the area of non-alcohol selling and the non-restaurant business. And the next step is now that every woman, Islamic woman, need to cover hijab in their working place and in their different sectors, including banks, public offices, and they will use the next judge to bring that. What else do you think? How do you think Islamization can take place again? This is how they are taking it one after the other. When they capture most of the most difficult areas, when they use the laws to capture and put all those places, those places they cannot implement with the law, because once they go there, the people will quickly to realize their agenda and their mission. That is when the ethnic cleansing take place. They will eliminate those people that will rise up to speak. They will eliminate them, and the rest who are remaining out of fear will now go mute. They will now keep silent because they are afraid. At that point, what happened in Turkey will repeat itself. What happened in Afghanistan will repeat itself. Our people are waiting. When they will now come, one of the idiotic presidency will come to Channel TV or National Television Authority, NTA, and say, we are now Islamizing Nigeria. You are thinking like that. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work nor function like that. It is step by step, codedly. You will not, you will say, I beg you, and not be let them go, they wear the hijab, they won't come force me. A time will come, they will force you. A time will come, you will be forced to do it. That is why people like us, you will say, oh, MAPL, what have you contributed in Biafra restoration? My contribution is what you are seeing here, to make sure that you are not answering Marianne and Hajia. My mission is to bring the gospel truth for you to be prepared so that you will not be taken unaware. Everybody must not be a scammer before you will perceive the person as he is working. Coming here to tell you all my achievement is a sign of stupidity. I have done many things which I cannot be mentioning. No one mentioned his activities. His work or her work speak for everyone. That is why you cannot see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu coming out to mention his activities, what he have achieved for Biafra restoration, because the people are not blind. The people are seeing his activities. If I tell you that Peter Obi is the most dangerous person against the Igbo progress and Biafran progress, 90% of you will hate me for saying that. But end of the day, you will realize that what I am telling you here now is nothing but the truth. What I am telling you here now is nothing but the truth. But the people will not like me to speak it because their mindset have been programmed. And in another thing, they are deluded. I mean, they are using, they are, in fact, let me use the word political naive. Most of them are political naive. Because if you are not a political naive, in a country of a mixed religion, you cannot use a law court to tell one certain religion to bring their dressing code to a public school, because automatically you are violating the dressing code of the schools. If you know you are in a mixed religion, you don't make any religion more superior than the other religion unless you are prepared or you are preparing for religious crisis. And they project it in a way that your mindset will never think beyond or towards the reality. Like Asari Dukumbo said, the first time he said the word that I agree with him, P2B is a scam. When I say scam, already, there is no difference between P2B and Simon Ekpa. No difference. Scamming. Projecting people's mind to believe on impossible things. Projecting and programming, turning people's mind against the reality instead of making the people to face the reality. They are using this kind of people to tell you, oh, this is the way. If this is not true, why is majority? Now, I ask you again, the people who says that Gumi is doing a great job, that is why people are following him. Is Peter Obi doing a great job while the whole people is following him too? Is he doing a great job? Now, you cannot condemn Peter Obi and accept Gumi Ofidu. That is where your mental problem started. Now you check the population of people following Mr. Peter Obi for deceiving them, letting them know or making them to think that he, Mr. Peter Obi, can fix Nigeria under 8 years and Nigeria will start working without addressing the religious crisis, without addressing the insecurities, without addressing the marginalization of the region, without addressing the incestuous killings in Biafra land. These people are marketing Peter Obi, telling you that he can fix Nigeria, without him talking about the cabals who are behind Nigerian backwardness. How can he deal with these people? How can he bring these people to their knees? How can he move Nigeria forward with the like of Gumi, Shaki Gumi, Yarima Shatima of Boko Haram? How can you bring these people to work? How can you bring the like of Oju Sokalu? How can you bring the like of Hopu Sodima to move Nigeria forward? People who preferred to be eating on the blood of innocent people. How can you now work against Tinubu when you know that Tinubu controls Yoruba land? If not all Yorubas, but Tinubu, before, in fact, even Obasanjo time in Yoruba land have reigned and passed. The person who is in charge of Yoruba land now is Tinubu. You have not come out to tell us how you will now fix these people, and you will bring the unity of Christianity and the Muslim people with the tradition. How can you unite and make a very good unifications with these people to unite, knowing fully well these are the impossible mission? He can never, even Jesus Christ, God himself, cannot unite Nigeria, because there is something, when I tell you something have spoiled beyond the repair, Nigeria have damaged beyond repair. When Peter Obi was programmed by the British and the Fulani Caliphate to make our people mind, to remove our people mind from their eternal and everlasting freedom to just 4 years or 8 years freedom and go back to the suffering. These are the same work Gumi Ofidu is telling the people. In the other hands, those people who believe in Biafra restoration is not telling them, abandon the leadership, abandon Mazinam Dekano, abandon this and that. We will make it. You don't need lobbyists to restore Biafra. You can go to gun with gun and bullet. You can restore Biafra without a lobbyist. These are where you are getting mistakes. These are where you are getting it wrong. These are the problems you have. These are places you need to ask yourself, how is that possible? Even during the war, lobbyists work. Even in the midst of war, lobbyists work. They work in different ways. Either they are working for peace, to bring peace between the two parties, or they are working for, maybe someone is looking for, like for example, Ukraine and Russia. Do you know that the both team have a lobbyist that is championing peace between two of them? Are you people aware? If there is no lobbyist making peace between Ukraine and Russia, Russia could have used missiles to finish them. But the lobbyists are working day and night. This is a place where Biafrans need to rise up, knowing fully well this Biafra Nation League. Are you people aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have approached these people? The Mr. Princeway, I challenge him to come out on a live video or write up to deny that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not approached him when he claimed that he hijacked the ship, the oil vessel ship. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu approached him to join IPOB, and he refused to work with IPOB. Now the question is, your one of your reasons of not working with IPOB is that you stated you cannot be under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember, you are the one who made that statement that you cannot be under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The question now is, now that Gumi have approached you and they ask you to join the autopilot, are you people working under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or you are now trying, or is Gumi trying to tell us that you guys are they are no longer autopilot, they are now Biafra Nation League? These are the things he failed to explain to his followers. We keep the record of everything. I will not come here to be exposing things I know. I keep it to myself because I am not good in exposing and what the internal activities for me to be relevant. No, I prefer to be novice, JJC. But when the time comes, you will know I know a lot, because one thing is to get information. Another thing is how you keep the information. That is how it all works. You need to ask questions. Now, they are moving on Islamization. They are almost there. In fact, to Islamize Nigeria, the whole plan, they have planned everything and conclude, and they are carrying it out. The plan to Islamize Nigeria is getting to 70%. We have a caller.
Hello.
Ndewo, greetings from here. Ndewo nwa Chineke. Greetings from here.
One is sick and in a bumble in a more of my short. You got a good. But no, I want in Tiaja. We got a good. The wool is in tears. So here.
Exactly.
100% in a when you connect to these guys, because I want in a war in a this guy and a care here. On a planetary
or critics news.
I connect these guys to it's a criminal Simon Abba, because every dollar put an on a make contribution to these people. You got to go. Every time put on a make contribution to these people. You got to go. So when you handle the prison, you got an answer. India one a boogie and India one again. Oh yeah, man, on doing today and Ibu Shirike. If for activities of IPOB, for activities of their so-called autopilot, every day, Hana claim on a Hamon leader. What I knew leader. And I said, autopilot, they will lead, autopilot, they will lead. And you're not full leader, and I said, no leader. Go, who never name you. IPOB sit at home. Better full now. All night, they keep on moving this direction now. All these infiltrators get here were called for mayhem. But I say, now how pussy again. Man, Simon happened on Wednesday. Sunday, sit at home, I walk. Other sit at home, I walk. Or who got home, IPOB. Who got like a dear. No, that's new people. Oh no, 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 Now, Biafra National Guard no room with a may head to all of her. Onye went to since I had a man to her, immediately I'm not got along with Simon Abba, of people winning them and Jeba Piana. And the one actually for him. Now, everyone Simon Batala, on Abiaba. And the one actually for now Simon Abba are fighting for Biafra. All deceive gone a moon. One actually free. They lazy the guy. In the place Simon Abba, I go several times. And I can't meet into a meeting or this job to go Piana and Kigana or the Kama. Every time I send a voice message. You see, I pick one. All the three questions on Simon Abba. You got to go. One. The director of Radio Biafra in London, because Yajo Simon Abba, Onyawo, the director of Radio Omebele. Number 2, Yagwani, ESM I contribute again. I am on Amazon and the Canon Hibere. Come with another one, Simon Abba Hibere. Go, I hear Kaja contribute Ega. The third one, because Konya won't use autopilot. Since I'm going to send any message. Nobody needed in the Banya free for them. Now, now, Pito. All the Makai in this year, I will be keep silent and I was this issue. Taking it yet why, it was Ofilo, you may keep hold on I will be costly. It is a go
Exactly.
Iregi we go as a gun. Oh my yason never ever in Aganos Adria. And I say praise them the US. I keep both silent in 2 hours. I galapa anything. Just keep both silent like this. Because even Nigerian government promote to carry out other things.
Exactly.
Biafra National Guy. How do you have since I know this struggle?
Mazi Biko Obulon Biafra National Guard.
Okay.
Afandiao Biafra Nation League, led by Mazi Prince Way.
I'm sorry for that.
Afa their leader is Prince Way, and the guy is from Imo State. So they mostly operate in the boundary between Bakassi Peninsula and the Ambazonia area.
Sometimes all this critic news now contribute to favor.
I watch critics news because I know how watch, to be honest. That's why I cannot say much about him, to be honest.
Since autopilot now.
On IPOB. On Milan here because the first time all their protests in here, we stop him not to make videos. Let him go and join. So which will complain bitterly now Makanaya join the IPOB Kamaju. So the second one make a protest. I meet him one-on-one. So we greet, we discuss as a brother, and everybody moves. So for now, I don't know much about him because, to be honest, I don't follow him.
So the protest, that's why
they Nkeme na Rome, Obia.
Nkeme na
Brussels. Obialo Muaga, but Nyawa Abialo.
Okay. Autopilot, so you want to go to Simon on call against the US. Next I see one need to go there to
Emma, most of people no autopilot have never been an IPOB member, and some of them are just IPOB member for 6 months before this event happened. So most of them are malifana. They don't know what it takes to be a member of organization. It's like when you don't, for example, when you are not a Manchester United fan, maybe you just join after you join Manchester United to know what is going. Ferguson retired, and all these coaches we are messing Man U up. You say, oh, Man U is not anything, you come out. But when you check the history of Manchester, you will know that in England recently Liverpool take over, but because Manchester United is the king of England. I just use that for example. So many people are in this struggle now just because of yesterday. So they don't know what it takes to be a member of a struggle, because if you have sacrificed something in anything, it's very hard for you to just do away with that thing. So those people now have not sacrificed anything. Person like me, who have deprived myself sleepless night many times because of 1 or 2 things. At times I will drive more than 8 hours because to meet up with a protest within here in Italy at times. And there I know amount that is going out of my pocket every month, and other expenses. I cannot just come out and tell you if I start to destroy what I labored for. So those people, they have not sacrificed anything. You cannot see any hardcore fan leaving the club because they are not performing well now, or maybe they are into crisis. You know, when there is a crisis, you will know who is a hard die fan or hard die member. Okay, what? So don't blame most of them. Maz, go ahead.
So now, do you now see, and these people that follow Simon,
Maz, go on. Are you still there?
This loving strategy, Mazan and the Kano, Juena Aga, Simon Sina, we no longer doing that now is a waste of time. No, instead of to use spend such a money that they will use it to buy a gun, equipment. It's true. He called Mazen and the kind of criminals, and the people don't want to see the handwriting on the wall that you called Mazen and the kind of a criminal. And yet, when they ask you people, will say that Simon Akpan is not speaking to Mazen Nandekani, he's only calling DOS a criminal. But Mazen Nandekani is the one who is there before when this thing is going on. So, you don't understand that Simon Akpan is calling Mazen Nandekani a criminal.
Imagine.
And you are still keep adamant, and you still following this guy. You don't want to see the handwriting on the wall. If they ask you, you say, Simon is doing well. Simon, which well? Please, can you come and tell us what and what that Simon have done? He can't. And the most of these people, they are hiding. They cannot come real. They are Yahoo Facebook machine, fooling themselves everywhere. And you are telling me, Simon have fans. Which fans?
And Mife fans.
It's Yahoo fans that Simon has. Machine followers. And you don't know what is going on. Please, let people understand what Simon Akpan is doing is very bad work. Anywhere Simon Akpan goes, there it comes with Simon Akpan. Any person that he joined together with Simon Akpan know that. Let the people know that they have come in their midst.
Exactly.
Let them know that if you allow Simon Akpan to come in your midst, which means you allow them to come in your midst. That is really what I want to say now. So please, keep on giving on. Go on, Thank you very much for what you are doing.
Ndewo. Ndewo.
Thank you.
Ndewo. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. You know, many people don't know what freedom is all about. Many people don't know what loyalty is all about. And many people don't know what it takes to restore Biafra. And many people don't know the difference between external enemy and the internal enemy. Many people don't know the strategies of the enemies in fighting. These are the things many people don't know. And like all of us knows, why the Fulani was able to penetrate the Biafran people, the Indigo, is because they use internal enemies. You will be asking yourself, how did the Fulani, who are living all the way from north, how do they manage to capture oil in the south, in Biafra land? How did the Fulani manage to capture a Anambra person? How did the Fulani manage to control Anambra land, the natural resources in Anambra state? Have you asked yourself, how did the Fulani manage to capture the resources in Anambra? How did the Fulani manage to capture the resources in Imo? How did the Fulani manage to capture the resources in Ebonyi? How did the Fulani manage to capture the resources in River, Port Harcourt? How did the Fulani manage to capture the whole natural resources you can see today in Biafra land? And how do they manage to capture it and they control it? They use that person you like. They use that person you love. They use that your brother. They use that your leader. Then buy the person. And because you are looking at the person, majority is following the person. You think the person is moving or going the right directions. Then you now follow the person. Before you know it, when they capture that leader, you are nobody. You cannot speak because you are just nothing but a follower. These are the strategies Fulani. For Biafran, for Fulanis to get into IPOB, don't expect them to use their fellow Fulanis. Don't expect them to use an Hausa man. Don't expect them to use a Yoruba man. Expect them to use a fellow Biafran. And they don't expect them to use inconsequentials like you that is saying, leave this one and is doing a great job. Don't expect them to come and prize you because you don't have the foresight. You have nothing to offer. That is why when they want to approach, they approach those people who you think or who knows one or two things. If I were to be vulnerable like you people, by now, what I need to do is to accept the offer, and I will come out and be telling you, we need to bomb Abuja, we need to do this. We have a caller here. Let's hear from the caller. Great is from here.
Hello,
Ndewo.
Adimoyi. Okay. I just want to add here what this first caller said. You know that guy called Critics News? That guy has been a wolf in a sheep clothing. He's been hiding all along, but at some point now he couldn't hide anymore. He's been claiming that he's neutral. He's neutral. Come out to show his colors. So this BNL, they should be mindful. And to be honest with you, 100%, what your first caller said was right. He's the one that connected that BNL to this Simon and his criminal gang. So now look at what happened to them. That guy, you know, after that Brussels protest, he made a program. He was saying look at even the Brazos 1 million march, even so that all this shouting is only on internet. The China Sanwo-Olu and the more powerful were nowhere to be found. The only person that showed up was Chike Edozie, and so all this noise was on the social media. And now, these are people who are claiming to be supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu principle and their ideologies. So these critics news know that fully well China Sanwo-Olu has remained under the behind the scene and the more powerful under the strict instruction of Mazi. So now, if you are a Mazi follower like you claim and you support Mazi, why would you come on the internet, on your platform, start saying that China Sanwo-Olu cannot even come out to show his face? A more powerful cannot even come out to browse and show his face, countering Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order and the instruction. So I challenged him that day. I asked him, so your criminal gang, Biafra Unite, have you seen his face? And I've never seen you one day come out and criticize Biafra Unite that we haven't seen his face. Madam Oyibo, your group, Autopilot, who is your chief madam, even though now she have a problem with someone, how many times has he come out and counter Madam Oyibo for not bringing his face outside? So this guy has been very deadly underground. And he has another channel called Tassin News. So when he do here, he will do there, So he was hiding for a long time. That's my point. But now he has come out fully. And the worst thing this guy is doing now, this attack now that happened to these people, is trying now to make it look like it's IPOB leadership that are sabotaging all these things. Because there was this comment he made one day. Before China Sanwo-Olu's broadcast, there were a few names he called. And this critics news came out and said that China Sanwo-Olu is sending DOS to go and kill people that don't listen to him anymore. He said that China Sanwo-Olu mentioned those names, but him critics news cannot call those names on his platform because of security reasons. But it is because these people are their people who disobeyed China Sanwo-Olu, who see that DOS has failed, and they decided they are not going to work for them anymore. So they joined Autopilot. That's what China Sanwo-Olu is doing. Anybody that don't listen to him, he will go and send Nigeria DSS to kill that person. So that guy, somebody should warn that guy. He lives there in Italy. I've been following that guy's antecedents, and I've been encountering him. He knows me. Every time I comment, he will have something to say. I've been asking him questions. So that is apart. This criminal called Gumi of Idu. This man is people don't know the trick this guy is playing, and I believe the Bible say maybe there's something me and you don't know. This Gumi, there's something, according to Maria Heda's analysis, there's something with this group in America that are causing havoc, that entwined with Gumi of Idu. Because if you watch everything Gumi is doing, all this attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's doing it with impunity. Like, if somebody says something, he will say something. So all these people who even brought him to the struggle, these women in America, the former secretary and her mother, they are not coming out to say anything. If you watch cleverly, there's something I want you people to understand. A day before Mazi went to court, Simon came out and tweeted that he will go underground and do Biafra assignment if you don't see him anymore, so that he's on a special assignment, who knows what. Because even me and you, we believe 90% or even 95% that Mazi will be granted bail that day. So Simon wanted to go underground and watch the storm and see how it's gonna unfold. So since then, Mazi was never granted bail that day. Have you seen since that day any day that Gumi did not come online? He has been coming online every day. So the guy knows what he's doing. And I believe there's something with this Obuefi clique and what is her name, Manaya Brown, and all that. There's something between these people. Forget about their fight with Nelly. There's something that happened with Onyendu that this criminal called Gumino with those people, and they don't want to come out and spill the beans. Because if you see how he's calling Mazi criminal that day about saying that they were paying lobbyists and so on and so forth. The guy is doing all these things with authority and impunity. Like, there's something, if you know what I'm saying. I study things carefully, you know. So, to cap everything, what is happening to BNL is critics news connection with them and Gumi. So now, let him not come out and pretend as if his IPOB leadership is trying to send DSS, because they've been doing their things nobody knows until Gumi came and announced that they're all together now. So my brother, that's what I want to contribute. People should be very, very careful. That critics news of a guy, let him do his thing, but let him leave DOS and the IPOB leadership alone. Let him mind his own business. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you very much.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndewo.
Thank you.
Ndewo. You made a lot of points here. And I believe those who has ear, they will hear. Now, coming to the issue of a critics news, you know, there is something our people don't know. I know critics news as a comedian and also as a blogger. He was never a freedom fighter. And in as much as I know him as a comedian and as a blogger, making trying to be bringing news like a mock news. So at initial stage, I was following him to the extent I stopped receiving a notification from him, because I am one of the kind of person, if I am following you, I don't love commenting. Before you see me, I comment on what you are doing. You know that I just love it, I comment. Or maybe there is something, if I want to address you, I address you on my platform. Unless we are personal friends, I can comment on what you are doing. So what I want our people to know on a critics news is that he is a content creator. He's not a freedom fighter. And as a blogger and a content creator, he need to be doing something that once you just look, oh, people need to hear this. Let me focus. This is what people love to be hearing now. And let me be giving to them. For example, when you watch P2B now, you see that most people, they know that every Nigerians now want to hear lies or the scamming, or want to hear what P2B is trying to say or what he will do. And once you make any content now with P2B name in favor of P2B, believe you me, that content will go viral, because that is how it was programmed. So many bloggers, those who are intelligent, those who don't have conscience, those who want to just supply people what they want to hear, they don't care about the damage the video or their content will cause to the masses. They are not interested. What they are interested is the money they will get from the video, the content they created, and their video is going viral. That is their own personal interest. So you will see that most of the content creators in the zoo today are using P2B to create content, to make sure that their videos and their page, I call it a page growing. The same way most of the Nigerian comedians use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name to grow their page. Once their page reaches to 20,000 followers, they will divert it to their real agenda. They will abandon the Biafra something. That is how I see critics news. He is a content creator, and he knows what people need to hear. He give it to them. So I urge Biafrans to overlook him. He is just a small boy. I have met him one-on-one. So I don't think that should be our problem. Let us focus. He is just a blogger trying to be relevant. He is just making his money. What he's after is that money making. He is not a freedom fighter. He don't know what it means to be a freedom fighter. Many of you will say, but he is in Italy, yes. He is in abroad, yes. He is in a civilized country, yes. You can bring out a pig from a swamp and bath it from poto. After bathing that pig, leave that pig under 5 seconds, you will see that pig in Potopoto, because that is where it preferred. So when you watch now, you see that many people are using Gumi of Idu because people love hearing, we will scatter Nigeria, we will destroy Nigeria, let's start fighting. These are the wars words people need to hear. We will, if you stone us a stone, if you throw us a stone, we will throw you metal. We need metal. We need to start fighting. These are the words people need to hear now. But people are not interested to know the strategies, how you can throw this stone without the stone falling back on you, how you can throw this metal without this metal coming back on you. People are not interested to know, are you genuinely going to throw this metal when you have this metal? Are you going to be genuinely throw it to your enemy, or you are going to throw this metal to your people? These are some issues, critical questions our people are not asking. And for example, if I am just a content creator, believe you me, Biafra unity yana so poto now. Biafra unit and Maza Chebepo, if I post video, it will organically work because there is a lot of content, but the damage that content will cause is why I am not in that area. Because you can't just be a freedom fighter fighting without knowing what strategy of a freedom is all about. People don't ask critical questions. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was outside, most people that call don't ask questions that pleases me. How can you call on a program of question and answer? You will start singing praise. After you sing praise, you will say that is why you called. And the title of that program is question and answer. This is where many people don't get the answer they need. Because person like me, believe you me, if I call your program, you are in trouble. You will expose a lot of things by yourself, because I will ask you questions, very deep one and very critical, that if you don't have your brain with you, you will mix up a big time. For example, when I confronted Simon Ekpa in his program, you see how he messed himself up. He answered by shooting himself on his own foot. This is how you confront people. That is why up to today, nobody can boast that they have come to my program and they answered my question without disgracing him or herself. Because you can't answer it because you have nothing in you. So I see all those people as bloggers. They are after money, making of money. That is, I don't see them as a freedom fighter. Do you know what freedom is all about? There is a difference between being a journalist, reading news, and becoming a freedom fighter. There is a difference between knowing history and becoming a freedom fighter. There is a difference between knowing what is happening in your environment and a freedom fighter. A freedom fighting can never give empty threats without having a strategy and plan to carry out their threat. That is why you cannot see Chike Doziem or China Sanworu coming out and telling you, we will face Abuja, we will bomb Abuja. No. Once you say that, you have put the people you are trying to protect, you have endangered their life. Because the people you are telling all those things will definitely come for you. That is why when they capture all these infiltrators, they don't even know who is their leader. Believe you me, the arms men these people are using, none of them knows what they are fighting. The only thing they tell them is that, come, we are recruiting you into ESN. And those people will carry it in mind that they are now ESN and they will be engaging in some activities. When they engage in a criminal activity, because a black man was born with a criminal mind, he will think that the criminal, the kidnapping and the causing and the robbery are the activities. That is why they don't even know any of members of ESA. We see many of them that have been captured by the Nigerian military. I am not happy that they have been captured, but I am angry that these people were led to destruction by the so-called Fulanis. These are the things many of us don't know. So before I will also, because I have already spent 2 hours. In case maybe you have 1 or 2 questions to ask me, or you want me to ask you 1 or 2 questions, you can call me. I have 5 minutes. If I don't see call, I will call it a day. But no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu life is in danger. The Fulani bandit can attack any DSS headquarters at any time, and there's no security feed that can protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from there. That is why I am calling on the Igbo leaders, the Biafrans, and I am calling on the leadership of IPOB to do everything within their power to make sure that Mazi is being relocated, transferred to the east, so that our people can protect him, because Nigerian security is under the control of ISWAP and the Boko Haram and the bandits, and Nigerian is being ruled by Boko Haram and the ISWAP and the Fulani bandits. So nobody is safe. If Kuje prison, as big as Kuje prison is, there is no CCTV camera. Now, why do you think there will be a CCTV camera in DSS? How can a Kuje prison will not have a CCTV camera to even record what is happening within the environment? Now, how can you be a security without a camera in this 21st century? How much is CCTV camera? How much that they cannot fix? On this note, I tell you, remain blessed, and may Chukwu Kikabiama guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every evil plan by the enemies, both enemies within and the enemies outside, every of their evil plan can never come to pass. I destroyed it and I neutralized it. And I say, may Chukwu Kikabiama guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same, the same, the same, the same. On this note, I tell my people, once again, this is MAP Ezioku Bundo. I respect everyone and I fear nobody. Truth must be told regardless of who is involved. If you are harboring the truth, know that you are enemy of progress. If you cannot tell any person the truth because of your personal relationship with the person, know that you are the person's enemy. I say remain blessed until I come your way again. Almost here, Biafra. IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB, almost here, Biafra. Remain blessed.